Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey folks, I'm playing a video series of videos I've been doing for the while. I go over there, try out food and drink items, eat stuff and drink stuff. And folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, at the time I'm doing this, folks, I just got through doing 4 different ramen reviews. Go watch those if you're interested. Boy, am I thirsty. But we'll get to that in a moment. Yes, indeed, folks, format of the show is super simple. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out some stuff. I'm going to yammer around about it for a little bit. And then the video's going to end. And there'll be another video, presumably tomorrow, and whenever I decide to upload this. I mean, we'll see. No one knows what the future holds. Whilst I'm doing all that, Peter Can Thunderbolt poster behind me. Crabby Old Ladder is off to the side, but off of camera view. Some Marvel figures up there, as I'm a nerdy kind of guy. And I'm wearing a cool shirt. Folks, when I wear cool shirts, I like to highlight the cool shirts. What cool shirt am I wearing for y'all today? Well, boom, it's my Dosu Kinata shirt, which this is the last time I will wear this one today, because this is the last review I'm doing for the day. Dosu, he's a mummy-looking dude. He's a character from the Naruto anime, specifically the very early seasons, back when they were all still kids, before the Shippuden and all that stuff and everything. Definitely way before Boruto and all that nonsense. I was a huge Naruto nerd. I was on forums and I made it a thing. Okay, me and a friend of mine were actually even doing a doujinshi for a number of years. Like we were working on it. If you're not familiar with the doujinshi, it's basically a fanfic, but with actual art and stuff. My friend Joe was the artist. Mostly we just came up with characters and story ideas. I think we did one actual panel, and then that was about it. But it was fun. It was a creative exercise. But anyway, yes, indeed, I just got through doing 4 ramen things in a row. I'm in fact going to have a ramen playlist. It'll probably be instant noodle playlist or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. What am I trying for y'all today? Well, I need to wash it down with something. So we're going to do boom! It is Iron Beer soft drink. Since 1917, it is over 100 years old, and hopefully not just this one can, although that would make it very interesting. This is the original 1917 flavor. It's got a whole backstory. On a summer's afternoon in 1917, a mule-drawn wooden wagon arrived at a popular cafeteria in Havana, Cuba. It delivered the first 4 cases of a new soft drink that would soon be called the National Beverage. I don't know why I added that, but sure. Now, more than 80 years later, Iron Beer is still enjoyed. It says more than 80 years later, but it's 100 years old. You could have said more than 100 years old. Is still enjoyed for its refreshing flavor with just a hint of island spices. A lot can change over the years, but not the original flavor of Iron Beer. So, okay, I like weird sodas and stuff. It'll be interesting because, what is it? Scotland has a soft drink called Iron Brew. And I have tried that. I actually did a review for it not that long ago on this very show. Might it be the same thing? I'm guessing not, but we'll find out. I will say I like the logo. Just the dude, just yeah. It's cool. It has a very faint smell. Granted, I'm a little stuffed up, but I'm always a little bit stuffed up. That's just my lot in life, apparently. Either both my nostrils are slightly stuffed up, or one is completely and the other one's empty, which is the case right now. Try to smell it on the good nostril. Yeah, it's very slight. Let's give it a go. Ooh. That is not Iron Brew. Not at all. That is very much its own thing. That's really interesting. It's really good. I like it a lot. Hmm. Hmm. What is that? So it almost reminds me a little bit of like a bubblegum type soda, but not as sweet. Um, and there's almost like a fruity aspect to it too, like almost like a cherry kind of flavor, but not like a punchy cherry, not like like a cherry Coke type of thing. Like just sort of a hint of like a fruitiness. Folks, I have drank. I've had a lot of sodas in my day, way more than any man should. Uh, I don't think I've ever had anything quite like this. This is genuinely a little bit astonishing because I was like, oh, it'll probably be something. No, like it feels like three different things. Like it's sort of a cola, sort of, but then again, it has again almost like a bubblegum or like sort of like a maybe like a cream soda ish kind of flavor, but like something along the like a red cream soda, like a big red type of thing, where again it has almost like sort of a bubblegum kind of flavor, and then it has this like sort of fruity aspect to it too. It's really bizarre, but like it drinks really nicely. The flavor is really good on it, and it has that feel, folks. That's something I've mentioned in the past. Comes to certain drinks. Certain drinks don't have that aspect to them. This does. This is real Cuba. El Presidente. Okay, I mean I know he's dead now, but is his brother still in charge? I don't know. I don't know a lot about Cuban politics, but man, you think about the Cuban Missile Crisis and all the stuff that we went through and all that stuff and everything in the past and everything, the embargoes and stuff. This whole time they had this shit over there, and it was freaking fantastic. Excuse me. This is really good. I like this a whole lot, and I don't mean just it was like a one-off, like yeah, no, I like it. No, this is really good. This is something. Well, I mean, I'll get into that in a minute. It's just really good, and it's not. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. And that's the thing. Like, even though I've compared it to like something like a bubblegum soda, it's nowhere near as sweet as that. Like the sweetness kind of hits in the middle. It's like sort of refreshing, sort of again almost like a cola type of thing at the start. Then it quickly kind of takes that sort of fruity bubblegum sort of flavor to it. And but it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's very just there, does its thing, and then it's gone. There's no aftertaste. This is really good soda. I like this a lot. I'm down with this. Two questions have to be asked though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. Absolutely. I clearly am fawning over it. I like this a lot. I I will in fact. I believe I got this from the little Mexican supermercado by me. Um, I'm definitely gonna have to pick up more of this stuff. And I mean, I might even look into like seeing if I can get like a 12 pack or something at some point down the line. Because this would be, it doesn't feel gimmicky. It doesn't feel, it feels like kind of an old style beer with a little bit of an interesting twist on it, which I guess is exactly what it is. And I hate to say it, Scotland, no offense. I like some Iron Brew, but I like the Iron Beer better. I definitely do. It's just more immediately palatable to me. Again, nothing against the Iron Brew. And as for recommending it, yeah, man, I think if you're somebody who, if you enjoy sort of like the older soda set, your colas, your cream sodas, your root beers, and what have you, I think this fits in perfectly there. It's again, it's a little bit of sort of different elements of them, but I think it works extremely well. So, hats off to Iron Beer Soft Drink. You've been doing it well for 100 years. I would love to see this on store shelves here in America. More store shelves, anyway. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. If you can go over there and have yourselves a truly iron-tastic rest of your life. I don't have a lot in the way. Yeah, I don't have a lot in the way of definition of the muscles and such. Comes from living a fairly sedentary life. Which comes from me going over there busting my ass at work, ironically, and then just wanting to go home and not move very much. But anyway, final two things. Number one, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, that's not the easiest thing in the world to do, even with iron to go over there and help us out. Iron helps us play, after all. Life can still be really stressful, very distressing. When we find ourselves in those situations, it's important we go over there, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try yourself some iron beer soft drink, as I have done here today. And maybe like me, you're really going to love it. And you're going to go over there and be like, you know what? This shall not stand. So you're going to go over there and you're going to find a scientist and you're going to pay the scientist a bunch of money to go over there and create a time machine. You're going to go back in time. You're going to go over there. You're going to resolve the Cuban Missile Crisis. You're going to increase relations with El Presidente and was it Lyndon Johnson during the Cuban Missile Crisis? I forget. I forget. But you're going to work. You're going to smooth things out, and. The Kremlin and all them and stuff, they're going to back off, and you're going to go over there, you're going to help resolve, not only are you going to help resolve geopolitical politics, but you're going to go over there and get us some delicious iron beer soft drink way earlier than we ever got it. I mean, then it's going to turn out that, the scientist wasn't really a scientist, and he might have just been a pot dealer, and maybe he just got super stoned. But that's your own thing. I'm not here or there for that. Do what you want to do. Or conversely, go out and try to find some of this stuff because it's really tasty and good. Like I said, I got it from a Mexican supermarket, so give that a shot, I guess. Bye!